14.3, we're going to talk about simple machines in 14.3. And there are 6 simple machines. So these are the 6 basic machines that essentially make processes easier for us on a daily basis. And they're the 6 simple machines because they are common in mostly every single machine. You'll see one of these components in every single machine. And you could probably come up with 10 machines or 10 things that you're going to do on a daily basis that revolve around these 6 types of simple machines. First one's a lever. How many times a day do you use a lever? Well, if you play baseball this spring, you're using a lever about 100 million times. All right? Or softball, you're going to use a lever. Swinging a bat is a lever. All right? Using a hockey stick's a lever. Sweeping with a mop or a broom's a lever. Your arm essentially is a lever. Your arm is a machine. All right, wheel and axle. How many of you rode a car or bus to school today or bike? Wheel and axle. Incline plane. All right, how many of you go up the ramp by Mrs. Wagner's room every day rather than take the stairs? That's an incline plane. It's a lot easier to take the ramp than the stairs, isn't it? Wedge, which is similar to an incline plane. A screw, which is just a spirally kind of spiral case, or a screw. Think of what a screw is used to do on 100 million things. And a pulley. A pulley is one of probably that you haven't seen too often, but we're going to probably play around with some pulleys. So 6 simple machines if you haven't actually seen those. All right. Lever and a wheel and axle combo. These 6 simple machines are some of the oldest inventions known to man. All right, so if we look at how are we going to move this rock, we have a man lifting a heavy stone with a lever. He couldn't move that with his back, but with the application of a lever, it eases his force. So that's the point of a machine. All right. Wheel and axle, you guys have seen wheel and axle 100 million times. How do we use an inclined plane and a wedge? Hello. All right, we talked about it right in front of Mrs. Wagner's room, right? It's a lot easier to walk up an inclined plane than it is to lift something. If I asked you to lift 100 pounds up some steps, would you rather walk up an inclined plane or lift it up the steps? The choice is probably do the inclined plane. All right, screw and pulley, simple enough. You guys have seen those. You know what they are. And we're going to work with them. Lastly, we're going to talk about Rube Goldberg. And Rube Goldberg is kind of a satirical cartoon which is meant to be funny, but it's a machine in which you do a simple task very complicated through the use of many, many, many machines. So we'll watch some videos on that in class on that. You guys will have the opportunity to draw Rube Goldberg based on the simple machines, 6 simple machines, which again are screw and pulley, inclined plane and wedge, and lever and wheel and axle. That is the end of our notes for section 14.3. This is Mr. Clement, and I'm signing off.